Alright everybody, welcome back to the final part of my Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster Let's Play, playthrough, walkthrough, whatever you want to call it. The beginning of this video is going to contain of my review for the game, and then I'm going to finish off the series with playing some Infinity Mode and just having fun, messing around. So I have a lot of notes, so let me go ahead and put them in a coherent sentence. Capcom, to me, is a unique studio. A lot of their games I have played made me want to replay them because it was such a good time. Also because of the added content in other modes, missable story beats, side quests, etc. Dead Rising wasn't any different. But where it failed at for me is how, like other Capcom games, the first playthrough leaves you satisfied. And Dead Rising, I'm afraid, did not. If you watched my first 3 parts of the series, the time system really got to me, and it led me to rush and worry about the time instead of enjoying the experience at my own pace. When I eventually failed the main story scoop cases, it felt horrible. Not because I failed because I lost fairly, but because of an unforgiving time system that didn't let me savor the side content along with the main story. The formula isn't my cup of tea, but I can also acknowledge that people do like and love it, and I respect their decisions and their voices are heard. But for me, this was not a formula I like in story games. I get that it's supposed to be challenging, and it was, and I did like the pressure at times for my third playthrough, but I like to consume games without pressure being the focus, and all you need is a one playthrough maximum to get the whole experience, or at least most of the experience. Like, Star Wars Jedi Survivor did it so well, Alan Wake 2 did it so well, because you could free roam after. GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption, all those games did it so well. Days Gone. Now, with that being said, after I learned how to navigate it on my third playthrough, it was one of the best gaming experiences I've ever had. But first, let me talk about my second playthrough, aka where I only focus on the cases and the main story. I fairly enjoyed the story. I like the setup of the mom and daughter getting killed by the zombies. I like the whole helicopter ride. I think the structure overall was nice. I'll talk about characters in a minute, but I think they were pretty well written. I appreciate it in a vacuum, but okay, I just need to vent about the tone real quick. The tone of this game flip-flops so much. On one hand, the player should take the story serious, as after all, it's about a lot of serious themes. But on the other hand, you get to put a horse mask on and run around with it throwing plates at zombies. My opinion, like the tone of the game, flip-flops between this is a good thing in games or it's not. I think it's a good thing because it's a video game and the main story isn't the focus and appeal so much as the gameplay and goofy characters are. But on the other hand, I don't like it because it really undermines the central themes and good messaging that the story has. So I'm just gonna leave my opinion on one sentence about the tone. I think it has good traits and bad traits, and I cannot decide what I lean towards more. Anyway, the actual story cases in a vacuum. I really love the commentary on consumerism. It was best explained by Carlito, which again, I'll talk about his motivations in a second. The mystery of what happened at Santa Cabeza intrigued me enough, and especially when Jesse was looking through Frank's photos and fixates on the old man. Then when Frank uses journalism negotiation as techniques on Brad to be a vital part of solving this case, it was just, mwah. It was awesome. To touch on the zombies, I gotta say, they are generic as can be. But I love that because I've never played a game that calls zombies, well, zombies. I also like the reason on why the virus happened and how we could use the Jar of Queen to take down many zombies at once. Frank West was a solid protagonist. I didn't care for him as much as I wanted to, but it worked. The plot surrounding him really helped me think he was a solid protagonist. Do I think he was a great one? Not really, but he wasn't bad either at all. I'd say if I had to rate it out of 10, he would be the perfect 7 out of 10 range, which is on my rating scale for like video games, it is a good score. Maybe my opinion will develop later, but for now, I feel this way. And I also want to acknowledge that, of course, this is a remaster and pretty much a remake from all the characters. Like, they're models are all different, their voice actors are different, the line delivery is different, there's some lines that have been cut out. I'm not talking about the Frank West from the 2006 game because I never played it. I'm talking about this game, and as for this game, the 2024 version, I don't think Frank was a great protagonist, but I also understand why you would think he is in this game and also the 2006 one. But why do I feel this way? Well, his character arc for one. He was introduced as someone who just wants a big story so that he could get clicks, like a typical journalist, paparazzi, piece of shit guy. But over time, you really see him change his goal, and it's reflected in helping out Isabella, stopping Carlito, and focus on exposing the truth rather than catching riots on cameras. It is also reflected in the saving survivors scoops and defeating psychopaths. It's very unique, and I love that. And I'll talk about the survivor scoops and defeating psychopaths in the gameplay section, so don't worry. The twist of Frank being bitten was kinda odd, but I just went with it. There is no indication that he was ever bitten in the story, like in any part of the story other than gameplay purposes and not, canonically. There was no indication that he was bitten. So I really don't know what I want to think about it. It felt out of nowhere, and it felt kind of forced. It's kind of hard to explain, but maybe if I sit on it longer, and you could ask me later, then I'll tell you what I think. Carlito's motivations are intriguing and very well written and conveyed. From what happened to his village, his entire life was devoted on getting revenge. The hatred he has for the US government and their motivations of wanting to cut corners and essentially play God was an amazing motivation. Their corruption of the government and how their bellies were more important than prioritizing people. I love that he had so much love for his sister, and once he found out she was on the opposite side, he pretty much lost all hope. But his speech at the end, when they were showing all the meat in, his name was Larry, I think, Larry's, a meat factory, the butcher shop, and Carlito said something along the lines of, why was the meat so more important to you than human life, or something like that. Yeah, it was, why was your meat so much more important to you than human life? Why did my people have to die to feed your fat bellies? The theme of consumerism ties in with Carlito's motivations perfectly. It's like, it's just like that, dude. It's fucking amazing. And then I also love when Frank said the Santa Cabeza story will be told. Not, I'm gonna get it out there because I want my name out there. No. It's the story, the truth has to be told. The reveal of Carlito infecting 50 kids all over the country way before the outbreak started was odd. Like, what was the point of stopping the bombing other than the deaths of us and everybody else in the mall? His plan was going to happen either way, right? But for some reason, like the twist of Frank being bitten, it doesn't really matter as much to me. Maybe I also probably need to sit on it further, but for now, it only docks a bit of points on my rating. I for sure don't like it a little bit, but I also am very mixed on liking it, if that makes sense. It's hard to convey my emotions right now, dude. How about the ending and the final boss fight, Brock, and the Special Forces team, the cleanup crew? I felt like the leader of the cleanup crew, which is Brock, as I said, wasn't really well executed at all. It's one of the negative parts I have about the story. It's very uninteresting and felt forced. There's barely any build-up, and Brock is a one-note, pretty underdeveloped villain. Like, when it did that zoom up on Brock's face for the first time, it felt like a reveal. Like, it felt like we're supposed to know this person, but we didn't. So it makes me think that there was something cut out before the release of the original that had Brock, or maybe there was something in the original that or maybe just I missed something, but I just don't really like how they dealt with it. The side characters overall were a solid addition and much needed, Isabella being my favorite and Brad and Jesse holding their own. I also loved Otis and how he fit in with the gameplay system, and I don't really have much more to say about the side characters. Like, it was very heartbreaking seeing Jesse turn into a zombie. Also, you could have saw Brad turn into a zombie, which I did not get to see, but he's dead. I think those are the canon fates for Jesse and Brad. I don't really have much to say about all these other side characters. Like, Dr. Barnaby was a good plot device. I wasn't really an interesting character, but You know, him being the head researcher is a great plot device to find out the mystery of Santa Cabeza. Now, anyways, as I said, Otis, he was a great gameplay device, I should say. And that leads me to my third playthrough, aka my gameplay section and other important notes. The gameplay was fantastic, and a highlight of the game by far. The mall setting was too. I had the most fun with it. Not only did I love running around and murdering zombies with various weaponry all day, but the encounters with survivors and psychopaths made it the best. I know that I progressed on some of both groups in my first playthrough, but just to bundle them into one thought in the third playthrough, I love the uniqueness of each psychopath, and survivors were pretty cool too. They provided a challenge, and although I did not enjoy the time system and the survivor AI, which I'll get into in 1 second, I still appreciated that it was something different on my third playthrough. The art and design on each character is very well done. It was well executed, and it really showed that they were changed by the zombie outbreak somehow, and they weren't like this before. Not only in their demeanor and their emotions and either their craziness and talking about how they blah blah blah, but their faces and their actions. It was just perfect. The outbreak was like the straw that broke the camel's back. It's just perfect. It captures the other themes of the game perfectly. Now, going out to the Survivor AI, I didn't like it because it was so annoying to have survivors follow you. I heard it was even worse in the first 2006 original game. I don't know anything about the 2016 remaster, but this game, it was better, but still pretty annoying. But it's minor since it's not really taking anything away from the survivors, and I was able to get it done either way. But what I really did not like, and will be a stain on the score of the game, albeit just slightly, is how whenever I came back to try to do a request, for example, Kindle, it automatically said I failed. Like, what? I fucking failed? I didn't do fucking anything. It's a scoop chance lost when I, like, okay, it's just, what the fuck, dude? I think just it was more of a glitch than a flaw in the game system, but it still left a bad taste in my mouth. Next, I want to talk about the camera system and the prestige points. I thought it was a great time and really made this game feel unique in a good way. It not only provides a good sense of well-developed gameplay mechanics, but it also provides developed story points and character work on Frank's part. I also love the layout of the game. Capcom does these too well. It's where you're able to keep your progression when starting a new game plus, and the new fighting moves you can unlock are so much fun. All the weaponry and improvising you can use and do to defeat enemies is masterfully done. Lastly, I want to briefly mention the customization. I never really care if games have it or not, as it's more of a gimmick I feel, but from what I've played, I thought it was solid. I think the peak of customization is in Rockstar games, specifically RDR2, but yeah, overall, I think it was solid here, and it's not a negative on the game or much of a positive either. Now, I think I got everything I wanted to say. In my Days Gone playthrough, I missed some points in my review, and I felt kind of bad. But I did clarify in my comments about some things I missed, so if I missed something I want to touch on later in this game, it will definitely be in the comments. Now, what is my score? If you're curious on my rating scale, I will have it linked in the description. It's a Google document outlining everything and also rating and ranking every game I've played. So, averaging out everything to the best of my ability, I rate this game a 7 out of 10. I know, kinda anticlimactic and generic, but I feel it's the perfect score for my experience. The time system and story decisions really bring it down, along with the glitches and tone shifts, but what brings it up is most of the story, gameplay, characters, and themes. I thought overall it was a very well thought out story, and although all the characters weren't great to me, they still felt believable and very solid, and they could hold their own, and just all those things that comes with a very good story. So, once again, a 7 out of 10 is a perfect score to me. I look forward to hearing all your ratings and opinions. Alright everybody, so now with my review done, let's go ahead and do some Infinity Mode. So, I kind of hinted that I was going to do Platinum, but I don't want to do Platinum. It's too much, and I have other stuff to worry about in my life right now. So yeah, I just want to give a little taste on this game, and yeah, have fun. You know what, guys? I think I have a better idea. I'm gonna start a new game on Infinity Mode and go to my most recent save, which is save 2. Alright, perfect. Perfection is a first kill, second kill. Okay, I'm not gonna show all the kills, obviously. Woo! No way. No way. Get fucked. Oh, I love this car. I love this car. Wait, hold on. I got a better idea. Not that wasn't my better idea, but we'll take it as well. Can I drop it and just like ride it? Yes! Oh baby, I'm Steven the manager. Call me fucking Steven, baby. Call me Steven. Oh, this is slow. I wish it was faster. Okay, bro. You know what? It's not that good. It's not that good. Woo! Look at that, guys. I'm just so good at that. Yo, I can also do this, guys. See? Bruh. Wait, how do I walk at zombie speed? It's like, or it was like, yeah, bruh. Wait, no, goddamn it. Okay, this ain't Minecraft. There you go. You stove. Y'all want some free drinks? Oh, what the hell? You could do that? Oh, I'm glad. Well, that is so sick. Hey, he already got a bandaged face. That's so sick. What the fuck? Carlito, what you doing? Oh. Ow. Who's Ray? Oh. I don't know you. They got the damn fucking assholes. Jesus. Wait, I got like nothing, bro. Not gonna lie. Woo! Ooh, pie. I love pie. Ooh, thanks, bro. Ooh. There we go. Move! How do I get up here? There we go. Carlito, you suck. That you have aimbot. Oh, hell yeah. Attack power of firearms. It was already sexy enough. Woo. Woo. Which one is this one? Nectar. What the fuck does nectar have to do with anything?
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, mannequin though. Oh my fucking god, it's Adam! Get the fuck away from me, Adam! I forgot you do this bullshit. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Fuck you, Adam. Jesus, you take forever to kill. Wait, that's raw. Oh, god damn it. Ooh, it's a fucking cactus? What can I do cactuses? Cacti, I mean. Sorry, gotta teach the kids to say cacti. Ah, shit. Judo. This is fun, man. Firing into a crowd of unsuspecting zombies. Is that wine? It's a Molotov. I've never used a Molotov in this game. Woo! Ah, damn it. Woo! 30. Let's see if we could go to the parking garage. Woo! Yas, bitch! Burn it, burn it, burn it. Woo! I'm a rock star. Oh. TV. Oh yay, sword. I need a damn car. Yes, 1K. Cooking oil. Slip, slip. Break neck. Oh, sweet. Okay. Jesus. Oh my god, can I drive a car? Yes, finally, dude. This is it, baby. This is my key to success. Oh my god, an actual car. What? It's an actual car in this game? It's like an actual fucking mom-sized car, dude. Oh, I got a trophy! Costume party. Places that novelty mascot of these dead zombies. Hey dog, you think death is funny? Yes. Oh, let's go! 10,000 bitches! Bill? Who the fuck is Bill? Oh, Cliff. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit. Alright, I understand. I know y'all hate me for no reason. Ah, shit. Jeez. Fuck you, Tubby. Woo! I just need to eat, damn it. Cliff, I thought you were cool, man. Oh, this fucker. Cliff, you're not cool, okay, buddy? Woo! Oh! I'll gouge out your dick. Woo! I just gouged out his dick. Alright everybody, so that's gonna be the end of this series. I really hope you guys did enjoy this one. And I do apologize for ending it kind of suddenly and abruptly. I had to quit Infinity Mode, and I realized I can't resume the Infinity Mode, and I'm not going to start a new one, so it's whatever. But yeah, I hope y'all have a great rest of your night, and I appreciate all the support on this series, and I'm so glad we got to do it. So I will see you. Oh, okay. So there's one thing I want to say is I might do Dead Rising 2, 3, and 4 sometime in the future, but I really have no desire to play the sequels, but maybe someday. And yeah, everybody, anyways, I'll see y'all in the next series.